Paraguayan cuisine is a captivating blend of indigenous Guarani traditions and Spanish influences, resulting in a rich tapestry of flavors. From the iconic Sopa Paraguaya to the unique Chipa, Paraguay's culinary offerings are a celebration of local ingredients and cultural heritage. Let's delve into the top 10 local foods that showcase the unique flavors of Paraguay. Number 1. Sopa Paraguaya. Sopa Paraguaya is a dense cornbread-like soup made with cornmeal, cheese, eggs, and milk. Despite the name, Paraguayan soup, it's more of a savory cake than a traditional soup. Sopa Paraguaya has indigenous Guarani roots, with the adaptation of corn-based dishes introduced by Spanish colonizers. Sopa Paraguaya is often enjoyed during family gatherings, and there are tales of grandmothers passing down their cherished recipes for this comforting and unique dish. The dish is a symbol of national identity, with stories of Paraguayans proudly serving Sopa Paraguaya during patriotic events and celebrations. Number 2. Chipa. Chipa is a traditional Paraguayan cheese bread made with mandioca, cassava starch, cheese, eggs, and milk. It has a distinctive flavor and chewy texture. Chipa has indigenous Guarani roots, and the incorporation of cheese reflects the influence of Spanish culinary traditions. Chipa is often linked to religious and cultural festivities, and there are tales of families coming together to prepare and share this beloved bread during special occasions. The bread is a symbol of resilience, with stories of creative home cooks adapting the recipe with locally available ingredients, showcasing the resourcefulness of Paraguayan bakers. Number 3. Mbiju. Mbiju is a flatbread made from mandioca, cassava starch, cheese, eggs, and salt. It has a crispy exterior and a chewy interior, often enjoyed as a snack. Mbiju has indigenous Guarani origins, and the use of mandioca reflects the importance of this staple ingredient in Paraguayan cuisine. Mbiju is often associated with everyday meals, and there are tales of vendors and local markets preparing and selling this delicious snack to passers-by. The flatbread is a symbol of simplicity, with stories of families incorporating mbiju into their daily routines, enjoying its satisfying texture and flavor. Number 4. Bori bori. Bori bori is a hearty soup featuring dumplings made from cornmeal or mandioca, often cooked with chicken, vegetables, and aromatic herbs. Bori bori has indigenous Guarani roots, with the technique of making dumplings introduced by Spanish colonizers. Bori bori is often enjoyed during cold weather, and there are tales of families preparing this nourishing soup as a comforting remedy for common ailments. The soup is a symbol of cultural fusion, with stories of different regions adding their unique twists to the bori bori recipe, creating diverse regional variations. Number 5. So'o cuy. So'o cuy is a dish made with beef that is slow cooked until tender, often seasoned with onions, bell peppers, tomatoes, and spices. It is typically served with mandioca or rice. So'o cuy has indigenous Guarani roots, with the incorporation of beef introduced by Spanish colonizers. So'o cuy is often associated with family celebrations, and there are tales of households preparing this flavorful dish for birthdays, weddings, and other special occasions. The dish is a symbol of culinary craftsmanship, with stories of skilled cooks perfecting the art of slow cooking to achieve the ideal tenderness and flavor. Number 6. Reviró. Reviró is a dish made with cornmeal dough that is deep-fried and often served with meat, eggs, or cheese. It is a versatile and satisfying dish. Reviró has indigenous Guarani roots, with the technique of frying introduced by Spanish colonizers. Reviró is often linked to rural traditions, and there are tales of farmers and gauchos preparing this simple yet hearty dish during long days of work. The dish is a symbol of creativity, with stories of home cooks experimenting with different toppings and presentations for reviró, adding their unique touches to the classic recipe. Number 7. Vori vori. Vori vori is a soup featuring small dumplings made from a mixture of cornmeal or mandioca, cheese, and eggs, cooked in a flavorful broth, often with chicken. Vori vori has indigenous Guarani origins, with the introduction of dumplings by Spanish colonizers. Vori vori is often enjoyed during family gatherings, and there are tales of grandmothers sharing their techniques for creating the perfect dumplings with younger generations. The soup is a symbol of community, with stories of neighbors coming together to prepare large pots of vori vori during festivals and communal events. Number 8. Yuca frita. Yuca frita is a simple yet delicious dish featuring fried yuca, cassava sticks, often served as a side dish or snack. Yuca frita has indigenous Guarani roots, with the technique of frying introduced by Spanish colonizers. Yuca frita is often linked to street food culture, and there are tales of vendors perfecting the art of creating the crispiest yuca sticks to attract customers. The dish is a symbol of simplicity, with stories of families incorporating yuca frita into their meals, enjoying its satisfying crunch and subtle sweetness. Number 9. Siraki. Siraki is a traditional Paraguayan candy made from cooked, sweetened cornmeal formed into small shapes or molded around a stick. Siraki has indigenous Guarani roots, with the introduction of sweet treats by Spanish colonizers. Siraki is often associated with holidays and celebrations, and there are tales of families passing down their cherished recipes for making these sweet treats. The candy is a symbol of cultural continuity, with stories of Paraguayans incorporating Siraki into modern festivities, preserving the connection to their heritage. Number 10. Payagua mascata. Payagua mascata is a unique Paraguayan dish featuring ground meat mixed with mandioca, cassava starch, and formed into a sausage shape, then grilled or fried. Payagua mascata has indigenous Guarani roots, and the use of mandioca reflects its importance in Paraguayan cuisine. Payagua mascata is often linked to rural traditions, and there are tales of families and communities creating their variations of this savory and satisfying dish. The dish is a symbol of resourcefulness, with stories of cooks using available ingredients to create a flavorful and filling meal in different regions of Paraguay. Paraguayan cuisine is a testament to the country's rich cultural heritage, blending indigenous Guarani traditions with Spanish culinary influences. From the comforting Sopa Paraguaya to the versatile Chipa, each dish tells a story of tradition, resourcefulness, and the joy of shared meals. As you savor the top 10 local foods of Paraguay, you embark on a journey through the nation's history, flavors, and the warmth of its culinary traditions, a true reflection of the country's vibrant cultural mosaic.